Once upon a time, in the great land of Myrtle Beach, North Carolina, there was a place where chivalry, rivalry, and revelry were still very much alive, where horses shit 20 feet from you while you ate a roasted chicken with your bare hands. A land I used to rule. Yup, I'm talking about medieval times. Now, the last time I was here, I was 9 and actually crowned the Queen of Love and Beauty, so I was super excited to see what has become of my old kingdom. Because this was such a special thing for me, I decided to dress in my finest medieval attire. No one but my little sister wanted to join in, and when I say no one, I mean nobody. Shorts and tank tops for miles. But it's okay because I was put right where I needed to be, in VIP. When I was crowned the Queen of Love and Beauty, I was put on the yellow team. So seeing that I was on an opposing team this time, I started to get nervous. That feeling only worsened because upon walking in, I was immediately overwhelmed. People everywhere, banners and pictures of horses scattering the walls, merchants selling wares and trinkets, but I knew I was on the hunt for a specific one. Can you guess who it was? That's right, the bartender. I got a drink called the Dragon Slayer, and though that sounds familiar to some anime I think I've seen, I don't remember at all what this tasted like. Maybe it was because it was so long ago, or maybe it was just that good. My sister got a margarita in this super cool cup, and I was having a good time, clearly. What a giggle. And I don't know if y'all caught that, but someone thought I worked here. We finally got seated and it immediately smelled like horse shit. You could literally see my little sister saying it stinks. It really gets you in the mood to have a 3-course meal with your bare hands. Stink smell or not, I was getting hungry and the greed started to take over.
Number 2, there was something missing on our plates. Do we have any guesses?
Food.
No. Exactly, food is also correct. When you enter those 2 red doors.
She clearly thought that this was funny, but I, in fact, did not. That shit was serious to me. Nah, just kidding. I was still having a pretty good time. Once the show began and the men on horses started to come out, they handed out our first course, tomato soup. Now, I personally love soup, so this was a big hit for me. And later on, they even brought us out garlic bread. You really can't go wrong with tomato soup and garlic bread, so good first course. The actual knights finally started to come out, and when I saw the Green Knight, I think I instantly fell in love with him. The queen also walked by me and said hello, but I didn't even respond. Yeah, not even a simple hi back. I'm sorry, my queen. Doesn't this guy look like anything for views in like a different alternate universe where he's a falconer? Pretty fucking sick in my opinion. Then they brought out the scariest thing I've ever seen. Just half a rotisserie chicken for you to eat with your bare hands. I did used to be a vegetarian in high school, so the thought of eating this like this was just so barbaric to me. I decided to set me being afraid aside and tried to lean into it. Because if this is how royalty ate during the medieval times, I was going to enjoy this. Eventually, I even reached a flow state switching between the corn, the chicken, and the baked potato. The sides really reminded me of school lunch, especially the baked potato. I swear these are the exact ones that they used to serve. Also, side note, now that I have permanent fangs, I totally miss eating corn on the cob. Now that I had been fed, you can really see that I started to get super into the show. Like maybe a little too passionate.
What happened?
They started handing out flowers and even my mom knew what the goal was here. I waited for so long that even a horse took a shit before he came around with the flowers.
Look, Louie, he's cleaning up horse poop.
Eventually, after all that waiting, he finally noticed me. Not gonna lie, I got really giddy about this and had a little giggle, but he didn't give me a flower. He actually gave one to my little sister. Now, I think I helped her get that flower because I think he's clearly in love with me. So, yellow bro, you're welcome. We all know that he's probably super old-fashioned, so he wanted to win my family over too. Now, I remember feeling like I was tearing this chicken up, but looking back at this footage, I definitely did not. I will say I did try, okay? There's my dream job. Then they started fighting each other, but honestly, I didn't pay much attention to this because they put a chocolate eclair in front of me. It was fine. I think because I've been a baker for the majority of my life, I could tell that this was just a frozen eclair that comes in already made, but it was still a good conclusion to the meal. It was finally the Green Knight's, aka my knight's, time to fight, and watching him joust, obviously for my love, was beautiful. He was doing really well until he lost all of his aura points. Now, I was willing to ignore that little tumble if he won, but he ended up losing. Yup, he lost against the red team, not to be confused with the red and yellow team. I don't know why two of the teams have red. Sadly, he was helped out of the battle arena, never to be seen again. Anyways, unfortunately, the Yellow Knight won, and even though it wasn't my team, I was glad to see that he was still killing it. Because remember, that was my old team color when I was crowned the Queen of Love and Beauty. This man had majestic hair, dude. Just look at it flowing in the wind as he gallops on his horse. It was now time to crown someone as Queen of the tournament. And I'll tell you now that we did not win that. But I have a surprise. My little sister actually ended up getting that same title that I got when I was around her age. I'm really happy that she ended up getting this. I hope she felt beautiful winning that title. Thank you to my beloved Green Knight for choosing my cutie little sister. Y'all really need to go experience this for yourselves. My whole family had a blast. But I shall take my leave now, and I fare thee well.